Development and welfare schemes for the vulnerable by its nature are discriminatory in approach. Do you agree? Give reasons for your answer. Since the inception of the first 5-year plan, the government has worked on a plethora of welfare schemes for the vulnerable sections of the society. While these schemes are beneficial to a particular section, protest against them are not unheard of. The concept of positive discrimination. It is the act of providing benefits to a particular section of society based on a history of discrimination against them. For example, providing reservations to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, compensating for the inhuman treatment they have went through in the past. This approach focuses on equity rather than equality, thereby recognizing the difference in the requirements of groups to reach a certain standard of living. Why it is needed. Past disadvantages of certain communities made them so deprived that without affirmative action, it is difficult to enhance their social, educational, political, and economic levels. Geographical differences in India make it necessary to provide additional benefits to certain locations. For example, the Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme, NISIDS. Gender inequalities have existed in our nation for very long, with problems such as female infanticide and child marriage being embedded in the very fabric of our society. Therefore, schemes such as Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and Kishori Shakti Yojana are important. Economic differences throughout the society that seemingly have their roots in the caste system make it very difficult for the disadvantaged groups to come out of the deep economic pit. Dedicated economic upliftment plans are needed to support these groups. For example, Yandan Yojana and merit-based scholarships to SC/ST students. Therefore, while it is true that welfare schemes for the vulnerable are indeed discriminatory in nature, it must be kept in mind that this positive discrimination is done to compensate for the decades of